right, ladies, you're clear on the rules. You know exactly what to expect from me. Touch gloves, you're going to touch gloves? Have fun.
Collins in the dark kit. Cyborg in the red. Dan Mulvahy will oversee the action. Five-minute rounds possible in this world title fight. Sean O'Connell, Dan Hardy on the commentary desk.
Number one, ready, ready.
Southpaw stance here for Sara Collins. Talked about that in the fighter meetings. She's right-handed, but in judo, you put your dominant foot forward. And after years of judo, she didn't want to change her stance. So that's one of the things, Dan, that makes that lead hook you were talking about so powerful. That's actually her dominant hand.
It makes a lot of sense. My teammate Paul Daly was a natural southpaw, and he knocked everybody out with that left hook. And you can see that natural power in Sara Collins. It connects all the way through her posterior chain to that back foot. That strength from, oh, there it is. That strength from judo becomes power in mixed martial arts. And it's quite clear that she's looking for that counter hook here.
One thing you have to appreciate about Cyborg is the fact that her long career, it's so consistent.
Check that for me, please. Check the thing for me.
A little check of the...
Maybe the line poke, pawing those lead hands at one another.
Coach, I'm checking it. No coaching during timeout, please.
Yeah, a couple of scratches on her there. That doesn't look like a scratch from a closed fist, I'll be honest. Oh, it was a fingernail on the inside of the glove. Oh, no, there we go. There's this.
Looked like almost the thumb on the lead hand and then the backhand pawing.
Yeah.
Thumb? Yeah, cool. You got your time. You good? Yeah, you want to wipe it or you good? You want to wipe it? No? Good? All right, Chris.
Referee Dan Mulvahy offering for a rag to come in, which is one of the rule changes that happened months ago. Touch of gloves back underway here. 145-pound world championship bout.
Not an ideal start for Sara, given the fact that this is a 5-round fight. She's already opened up a little bit, and that can be worked on now. See that steady pressure of Cyborg. She knows where she wants you. Sara looks a little stifled here, a little like she's struggling to get started. She seems to be covering Cyborg's movement as well. That was a nice front kick. Like not allowing Cyborg to win the outside track, and I think it's probably because of that right hook.
Cyborg snuck a right hand in, but Collins landed a counter right hook on the exit.
Ouch. I wonder if she's going to start working that body with the kick as well, or whether she's cautious of the judo of Collins. Cyborg circles to push the opposite way. Interesting footwork.
Another thing we discussed in the fighter meetings about how Collins can get her judo to come into play in a fight like this, and she said one of the downsides of judo is you can't really force it. You have to let it come to you a little bit in an MMA fight.
That lead hand working, but referee's gonna have to keep an eye on those open fingers. Good level change, body lock.
Cyborg with the takedown here in the first round. 2 minutes left to work. Right onto the back of Sara Collins. Uses the right hand to punish her on the stand-up.
We get out of this first round and Sara Collins walks back to her stool. She might feel a moral victory here, just keeping it together in this first round under such pressure. She might be able to start rebuilding, but this is the dangerous Cyborg that we know. When she starts throwing those hook punches. Sara looks like she's a little bit of a direction from her corner between rounds here. She seems to be waiting on Cyborg a little bit too much. That's going to give Cyborg confidence to open up.
She did land a good inside leg kick there, but it's one shot at a time. Cyborg tries the head kick. And again, those winging punches that have become a signature of her style. Quick and violent. Just over a minute now in round one.
Head movement by Cyborg. Moving away into range. You see how she's closing the door and forcing Sara to move to her power side. There's the inside low kick.
Took the opportunity to kick out the base leg as Collins tried her own kick.
Good
Straight
shots
right to the body.
Wow. I wonder if we're going to see Cyborg bring that left hook over the shoulder. The right hand there, though, for Sara again. That inside low kick's brutal.
Cyborg switched the right hand to an elbow as Collins came forward. So now Collins has to worry about that as well.
Goes for her own inside low kick. Cyborg clearly has a lot of respect for Sara Collins. We've seen her crash forward and, again with that right hand. We've seen her be a lot more aggressive in the past. Still trying to get reads on this fighter in front of her. It's a good front kick from Sara Collins that gets caught, driven into the fence by Cyborg. Probably close the round here, I think.
She'll just lean into the cage to close out round one.
And then right at the end of the round here, man, that's about as back of the head as you can get. So we've had a scratch and a punch to the back of the head. I think the referee's going to be on her from this round onwards.
Here's another look at it just as they close out and start round number two. Collins in the southpaw stance again.
I like that inside low kick from Collins. Just seems to be waiting a little bit too much for me. It's going to allow Cyborg to dictate. I think she needs to at least start to open up a little bit with her footwork or her feints, maybe give Cyborg the idea that she's going to level change even if she doesn't want to.
Another inside leg kick there from Cyborg, who backs herself out as Collins tries to clash forward into a clinch.
Cyborg's like a buzzsaw every time you step close to her. I mean, she really doesn't like to take a back step. It's a calculated attack, but it's still as aggressive as it was back in her old shootbox days. I mean, that team had a reputation for being wild in the cage. Sara's kind of trapped here a little bit. That was a good counter right hook, though. I like that shot to the body that Cyborg keeps working, though. That'll break you down over 25 minutes. Big kick. Blocked by Collins.
Collins tries a kick of her own, blocked by Cyborg. More aggression here in the second frame from Sara Collins.
She needs more feints here. She's kind of getting stuck again. The other thing as well to consider, because Sara Collins got such a good...
Nice takedown here on a caught kick from Collins into the closed guard of Cyborg. Plenty of time to work here. 3 minutes left in the round. And if you're looking for an equalizer in Sara Collins' favor, it should be the ground game more than anything. She gives up so much experience in the striking arts.
Good elbow from Sara Collins as she's looking to defend these arm bars that Cyborg looks to be threatening with. Sara Collins looking now to pass. See if she can get around the legs, but Cyborg doing a great job of righting her hips and squaring back up. She's got a double knee shield at the moment as well as wrist control. Stopping Sara Collins really mounting any kind of offensive. Half a round to go though. Oh, that was a good move by Cyborg. Allowed her to punch and pulled the arm across the center line. Sara needs to drag that right arm across the belly. There she does. Elbow pops out to the side.
Even from the bottom, Cyborg being the aggressor here. Left hand pounding at the ear of Sara Collins. Climbing the guard to potentially set something up. Trying to lock down that left arm.
Again, she's stuffing that arm. Sara Collins got to be cautious of a triangle. That was a good effort, but Sara's so
kick.
savvy to read that. That was a solid up kick from Cyborg.
Collins backs out.
That was a hard kick. That's an arm breaker, that kind of kick. I think sometimes fighters, they get in there, when you step in here against Cris Cyborg, it's just such a different problem to anything you've ever faced before. Size and power and aggression. Difficult to adjust to. I think sometimes it catches people off guard, and I think that's what Sara seems to be struggling with in these opening couple of rounds.
There's a reason she holds 5 different belts. Cyborg with a signature violent style that has been hard for a lot of different opponents to deal with.
Looking for a judo control here. But Cyborg's gonna be wise to it. She's on the body lock. She's got that hand around the back of the waist that you can see she's controlling.
Good left hand there from Collins.
Good body shot there from Cyborg. Right hook into the midsection, followed by a knee.
Close of round 2 here in Lyon, France. Round 3 of a possible 5. Sara Collins, Cris Cyborg. 145-pound world championship bout.
Inside low kick returned by Cyborg. Corner team of Sara Collins are asking her to feint with her hands and go. I think they wanted to either follow the feint with a kick or a takedown. See, Cyborg's closing that right hand down so well, shutting the door. Nice, straight right there.
Good flurry from Collins. Cyborg responds with a right hand of her own.
So we've got a little scratch under the eye of Cyborg. That's a great body kick again.
Drives that right shin and foot into the body of Sara Collins.
It feels a little bit like Sara Collins' game plan was based off working on whatever Cyborg threw at her. I'd like to see her be a bit more offensive here. Even if she's just threatening with takedowns, I think it could really make Cyborg work harder than she's choosing to. It's a better position for her, but every time she goes for that judo over control into the armpit, she's exposed to those body knees. Oh, scarf hold position. Now, interestingly, we talked about this in the fighter interviews, and she was banned from doing this for a while. It's a very judo-centric move, but we see it working really well in women's MMA. You can see she's got this here. Now, if Sara Collins can force that near side arm down and trap it, she's got an Americana position here that can be devastating to the shoulder joint.
If she can get her right leg under the tricep of Cyborg and force the forearm down under her own shin, just a little hip in and that'll break your arm.
Here it is, look. So you're going to probably see her try and force that hand down and trap it with the leg. And Cyborg knows it, which is why she's clinging onto it so well. Tries to scoot out of the back. Going to use the fence as well. Great control here by Sara, but she needs to have a plan here because she's going to lose this position. And Cyborg's taking the back.
And that's why the scarf hold position was banned from Sara Collins in training for a while. Here comes a choke attempt from Cyborg. She used the heel kicks to try and soften up the defense of Sara Collins.
Your fingers out of gloves, Sara. Get your fingers out of gloves.
Forearm right across the jaw, which can be a submission in its own right.
It's just a straight face bar here, but Cyborg's got the power for the screen.
It's a tap!
Oh, wow.
Third round submission. for Cyborg and another championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee, Dan Movahedi, has stopped the contest at 2 minutes, 55 seconds in the third round. And your winner, by rear naked choke, and still PFL Women's Featherweight Champion in the red corner, Cris Cyborg.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am here with the legend, Cris Cyborg. Another victory. Only your second submission of your career. No, most of the time you knock everybody out. Did you expect a submission finish?
First I want to say, Leon, bonjour. Thank you for coming. I want to say thank you, God, for the opportunity. This year I completed 20 years of my career. I'm 40 years old, but I'm really happy to make my first fight in Europe, MMA. So I'm very thankful, Lord, for the opportunity. Jesus Christ, the Savior. I really did train everything. So I know Sara was a really good grappler, good judo. So we trained everything. I mean, like 12 weeks, hard training. I really respect all my opponents. I know when they come in here, they're going to be ready. And I'm really happy with the submission. I'm going to work everything. I was ready for the situation.
Alors Cris nous dit effectivement qu'elle était prête pour toutes les situations. Elle a travaillé dur avant ce combat. Elle respecte toutes ses adversaires, quelles qu'elles soient. Ça a été un combat absolument épique. Et elle est évidemment très fière et très heureuse d'avoir pu performer ici à Lyon devant un public aussi chaleureux qui lui a montré autant de respect et d'appréciation.
Cris, let me face you in this direction so we can see the screens. I want you to talk me through this finish because she had you in a scarf hold for a moment and then you scrambled out and took the back.
So I'm working this defense for side control, judo side control, for the whole week. Before, 3 years ago, I trained really hard. I think it's like no easy. You have to persist to keep going. This is my career. It was nothing easy, but I keep hard at work. And I'm really happy with the defense. I work really hard. And the real neck choke too. I work really hard. Thank you, my coach, Furão, Cobrinha, for everything.
J'ai travaillé très très dur justement contre toutes ces manœuvres de judo 4 et effectivement c'est le travail qui a porté ses fruits au final. J'ai travaillé très très dur notamment aussi sur le rear naked choke que j'ai réussi à placer tout à l'heure et c'est finalement eh bien une leçon de vie, c'est le fruit de tout mon travail qui a payé ce soir.
I have one more question. You've won everything there is to win in mixed martial arts. What's next for you? Do we get to see you one more time?
First, I want to say thank you for everybody coming. Thank you, PFL. Thank you, Dong. Thank you, my team. Work hard for me. Shield Dow, Muay Thai. Everybody work boxing for me. Was my everything. I want to say thank you for that because I'm not alone. You know, my team around me make a plan, training, everything. Next for me, I would like to fight. I'm gonna fight again in MMA next year. So this is gonna be my last fight in MMA. And then I would like to do some boxing fights before I finish because I love it. Maybe I can fight here in Lyon. But the next one for me. So I would like to fight Leah McCourt. She was the champion, the Bellator. But if she not be available, I can go make some weight cut, something, meeting in the middle with Dakota. She's beating everybody her division, 135. We think about what we're going to do, but I believe it's going to be good.
Alors il y a eu pas mal d'éléments différents ici. Cris nous explique et témoigne de toute la préparation méticuleuse qui a été mise en place. Et elle remercie l'intégralité de son staff, ses hommes de coin, tous ceux qui ont participé à cette préparation naturellement. Elle nous donne une information aussi. Elle aura encore un combat en MMA dans la prochaine année. Ensuite, elle passera certainement du côté de la boxe anglaise pour quelques combats avant de tirer eh bien, sa révérence une bonne fois pour toutes. Mais en tous les cas, voilà eh bien, les plusieurs messages nombreux que Cris Cyborg cherche à faire passer ce soir. Muito obrigado.
Cris, it's been an honor to watch you. It's been an honor to call your fight. I'm glad we'll see you one more time in the smart cage. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the legend, the champion, Cris Cyborg!
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Francis Ngannou. Subscribe now.